Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing a new doll, a brand new doll to my collection. I've never opened one of these before, and this is called Nancy. This is a doll from Spain, and it's by the company Famosa, as you can see up here on the top of the box. Let me try to, and as you can see here, it says re-edition. It's in Spanish. 2021. So this was released this year. They've been doing this for quite a while now, and I've been wanting one of these dolls for 2 years, guys. I've been looking at these dolls for a couple of years now, and the reason why I started looking at these dolls was because I was actually trying to find some dolls from my childhood that I had growing up in Brazil, and I remember having a doll that was similar to this doll. And while I was doing my research, actually Allison's channel from Muñecas, Pupes, and Dolls here on YouTube, her collection video came up because I think, the keywords I was using was, like a certain brand of doll, like Brazilian doll. And so she happens to have, I think, a doll in her collection that was from that brand, and that's why her video was suggested to me. But anyways, so I watched that video and she showed some of her Nancy dolls, and when I looked at that doll looked really similar to the doll I had as a child, even though I'm pretty sure the doll I had was not a Nancy doll. Which I actually, by the way, I ended up finding the doll in the box, and so she is currently in Brazil waiting for me to go pick her up next time I go on vacation. So she's sitting there, but anyway, regardless, I was looking at these dolls because I like the look, their vintage look, and they're just so cool. I like the fact that they release about 4 of these per year, so it's kind of easy to collect, and it's just really cool. So I finally decided to get one, and when I saw this one, she was winter themed. She just looked so chic and so cute, and so I decided to get her. So anyway, she is called Nancy in La Ciudad, in the city. And so I'm going to open her up. Enough about rambling about whatever, the doll. And I'm just gonna quickly show you guys the box just so you can see. In the back here you have pictures of her, and I'll put down the link down below to where I got this. You can buy this. I got her from El Corte Ingles, and this is a Spanish department store. The reason why I decided to get it there was, number one, they actually get these dolls in quicker than some of the smaller toy dealers. And number two is the shipping price for these dolls is also cheaper through them because it is a bigger box. So if you decide to get one, from like Dolls and Dolls or Diversal, because they also do carry these dolls. I don't think they have this one in yet, but I'm sure eventually they will get her in. But the shipping for them is just more expensive because the box is pretty big. So that's just one thing to know, but I will put the link down below to all of these shops. One thing, shopping from El Corte Ingles, which is the first time I actually bought something from there, you have to put in your passport number, which is a little strange, but I guess they do this probably to calculate if you have to pay VAT taxes, what I'm assuming. But it is a little bit strange, but you know what, they show up very quickly. Once they shipped, it was like here in 4 days, I think. But yes, so let's get started. I'll remove her from the box so we can take a closer look at her. And by the way, they have the price up here. Let me try to show you this as 59.95 euros. But if you are in the US, once you log in and you create your account, you put your US address on there, you do get a discount price, because this price, I think it includes tax. So just keep that in mind. So it's a little bit cheaper, like maybe about 10 bucks cheaper than that. All right, she is out of the box, and removing her from the box was so easy. This is what I love about the Spanish dolls. They're always very easy to remove from the packaging. She's just held in there by some rubber bands, but you just kind of pull them out and that's it. It's beautiful. So here she is. She's about, I would say, 16, 17 inches tall. I don't have my, tape measure here right now, but yeah, that's, I think, how how tall she is. So she's wearing this really cute winter outfit. So let me first show you. She comes with a certificate of authenticity, and it has a number, and I'm gonna remove her clothes so you guys can see it also, because the number is also on the doll. So the certificate of authenticity is in Spanish. It does say, this is kind of like, sort of a reproduction. This the original Nancy doll was, I think, made in the late 60s. I can't remember exactly the year. So the doll was released in the late 60s, I would say. she was kind of like a competitor to Barbie in the sense that, she is meant to be, I think, a more mature character, even though she kind of has a youthful look to her. I don't think she's meant to be a child, is what I understand when I look at, Nancy and her outfits and things. And then here we have, so this is a re-edition of the outfit that was made and, and issued in 1973. So the reproduction, I think, is based on the outfit, but of course they do put a doll to match, maybe a doll that had been released at the time as well. And I got number 431. I'm not sure if there is a maximum number, but we'll take a look also, because I believe she also has that number on her back. So anyway, so let's look at her outfit. She comes with this little coat, which is made out of this kind of flannel material, and this is also the same material on her headband here, and this is held on by the plastic tabs there. And then she has a little white earring she's wearing. I love her makeup. She does have nice blushing and lipstick, which I love. I love her skin tone as well. It looks a little bit more tan than some of the other Nancy dolls that I've seen. I mean, I don't have any other to compare, but she definitely, looks a little more tan to me. I love her hair. She has brown hair, which is another reason why I wanted to get her. And it's actually quite soft. And, it has a rubber band, like a plastic rubber band here, elastic. So that's nice. She looks really cute. And the coat, it was held on down here by some plastic tabs as well. So I cut those out. And underneath that, she has this adorable little dress. Super cute. And she has these knit type tights. Let's see up here. Let's take a look how far that goes. Oh, it goes all the way up there, as you guys can see. So that's really cute. And then she has black shoes. Now these shoes, I was a little bit concerned about them, because I've seen other people say that sometimes they arrived cracked, because they're made out of like a hard plastic, and so to fit her in these is kind of like a tight fit, and sometimes I think the plastic gets dry and it cracks. So I'm happy that mine is okay, because international shipping and all that, it would be very difficult, I think, for me to get a replacement. And then there's a button here, so you can close that up if you would like. She has 5 points of articulation, so her arms move up and down, her head moves side to side, and then her legs also move up and down. And here's the back of the coat, as you guys can see there. So it's really nice quality, like the vinyl is nice quality. She has she's not a heavy doll, but she's also not that cheapy lightweight plastic that for some reason I thought she might be. And yeah, the dress is just so cute. And her eyes, she also has sleepy eyes. So if you do this, her eyes close. Okay, let's see if I can, you see? So, and I also love the color of these eyes, really beautiful. So now I'm going to remove her outfit so we can take a look at her body, and also to see if she has that number on her back. Okay, so I'm not going to remove the whole thing, because I feel like this is a little bit difficult to remove. And I have to kind of quickly do this so I can just pack her up for my move. So one thing that I noticed, I think her arms and face is made out of vinyl, and then this is maybe made out of plastic. Maybe her legs, I think, are also plastic. So that's an interesting combination. So here we have, and this is what I was talking about. So it has the same number that was on my certificate, and then it has her name and the brand, and then also here has the brand and says made in Spain. And then one thing that's something to be mindful of is, of course, the black dress. It's either the black dress, or I wonder if it's this piece, but one of these stained her neck. So I'm going to do, the treatment and remove that. But what I'm also going to do is take off these clothes and wash them, especially the black dress, because I do think this will stain her over time. So that's just something to keep in mind, especially if they have dark clothing, that can happen with some of these dolls. But it's cool to see that these are numbered. So yeah, guys, that was my review of Nancy. This is a brand new doll. What do you guys think of this doll? Do you collect them? Have you heard of them before? I'm really excited about this. I'm so happy that I finally got one after looking at these dolls for like 2 years. You know, and I think they're super cute. Love their, you know, retro style. They just have some of the cutest outfits and styles. And I like her size. You know, she's about 16 inches tall, but she's kind of like slimmer. You know, she's not as big. And I wish I had my other dolls out here to compare. Actually, she might be shorter. I think she might be like 14 inches. Because I see, I should have looked this up before I did this video. But yes, I wish I had my other dolls so I can do a size comparison. But, you know, as I mentioned, I do like their size. I think they have a nice size. So anyway, guys, thank you again so much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time. Ciao!